in cause number 2023-0D02497 and 2021-0D03226 and 2023-0D04137 and 2022-0D00133, State of Texas versus Angel Anthony Harris. Announcement of council, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Vandenberg on behalf of the state. The state is ready.
Rick Huffman on behalf of Mr. Harris. We're ready. I believe Mr. Harris is in custody. I'm not seeing him though, Judge.
Did we request Mr. Harris?
No, Judge.
Why not? Did you want him here, Mr. Huffman?
No, Your Honor, that's okay.
Okay, so first things first, as we were discussing off the record, the docket still shows Mr. Lozano as the attorney of record there. There should have been an appointment of Mr. Huffman's office, the public defender's office. So let's make sure and change that. Where are you all on the new cases?
The new cases, the probation cases or the cases going towards trial?
The 2023 cases, the new cases, not the probation case.
The new cases, we've offered a recommendation, and I think the defense is pretty close to accepting it, Your Honor.
What is it?
It's 3 deferred restitution, $1,000 fine, 100 hours community service, UABAs, plus part of it is being on the substance abuse caseload to include BHRTC.
So did all his 2023 cases come within the same incident, or do they have different dates of offense?
They're different dates, Your Honor. They're different events.
So he commits 3 different crimes allegedly, and you want to give him deferred again?
Well, my understanding was that the court wanted to go through substance abuse counseling. I don't think that might be useful, but the state's very happy to have a time rec on this, Your Honor.
Mental health.
In the 2497, he stole a car from a dealership. He said he was thinking of purchasing it, and then he just never came back.
Carla, I'm sorry, Mr. Vandenberg, I'm looking at the Zoom. I'm looking at the case summary. Was he ordered to treatment on the original case? And I'm not looking at a full criminal history, so I don't know if maybe he's gone through some type of treatment in any other cases in the past.
He was referred, Your Honor, for the TAP assessment, but he didn't show up. So my understanding, the way I'm looking at it, is he failed to show. He was admitted to TAP, but then he stopped reporting. He wouldn't show up, so he was dropped for not attending.
Mm-hmm.
The state's
He was admitted to supportive outpatient through TAP.
The state's other concern in 4137, that's a matter where he was pouring used motor oil. He was changing the oil in his car and pouring the used motor oil in the drain in a car wash. And that destroyed the use of the car wash. That has to be pumped out. And that will cost about $2,500. The owner of the car wash said they'd rather they get the money rather than the time on him. That's my concern with that.
How much restitution do we know?
About $2,500.
Okay. Yeah. And so supportive outpatient, I'm very certain that if we're looking at any type of treatment, it is going to be BHRTC. He is not proven to be cooperative when released, so that's not going to happen. But does he want treatment, Mr. Huffman?
Yes. And Judge, he's been in jail for 164 days.
Mm-hmm.
So he's certainly detoxed by now if there was any substance issue.
You know, he's on a 1st-degree felony. And he blew it off. Knowing the range of punishment, if he were to get adjudicated on that case, he went and he got arrested twice. He blew off probation and then got arrested twice. Yeah.
Yeah, and we know, Judge, The criminal mischief, I think the quote came back at like less than $1,000 damage. I guess we've got to go back. I think they just had to run like a snake through the drain. But certainly on the unauthorized use, there are some issues there that could be a defense, Judge, but certainly he's willing to take responsibility, and Judge, he does want to be on probation. And like I said, maybe we can do Oliviane. He did tell me he's open to BHRTC, but I think Oliviane would kind of cut that wait time. He's been in jail for almost 6 months. So I think Oliviane would be better for us if possible. Just because there's not that 3-month wait time.
Doesn't really bother me a whole lot that he waits, because I'm not inclined to even send him to treatment. What's his criminal history?
Pull that up, Your Honor.
We'll get there.
Looking at the amount of substances that were seized in the Mandel for the probation, 17.44 grams of meth, another 10.92 of meth. Those are the main substances.
And then we got a new drug case. What was it? Cocaine? What was it?
I think it was cocaine, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's also I was reading that as there's 2 probation cases. I was looking at it as 3 new cases. My apologies. So he picks up the unauthorized use in a criminal mischief. Okay.
He
Wow.
has a conviction of as a juvie possession, purchase, consumption of tobacco by a minor. Note 2 expired driver's licenses, failure to maintain financial responsibility, seat belts. These are moving violations. He has a failure to appear, and we have the current cases, the Mandel, in which he received deferred probation, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'm going to just say it right now. The only non-time resolution I see on the probation cases is BHRTC. If you all are inclined to offer and he's willing to accept the deferred, I'll take it on the 2 new cases. I thought there was a new drug case. That was not cool. So I'm okay with that. But it is going to be BHRTC.
And he did okay that with me, Judge. But that was a couple months ago. I assume he still is okay with it.
If
But,
you confer with him, Mr. Huffman, I know we're not coming back until November 2nd. If you confer with him and you let us know that he's good to go with that, obviously Mr. Vandenberg can send you the plea paperwork so you can sign him up, because we can't get him on the list until we have his cases disposed of. Does he have any misdemeanors? No? Okay.
he does, an unfiled failure to ID. I think that's it.
I don't know if the state would be inclined to decline it with a modification to BHRTC, whatever it is, Mr. Vandenberg, before I can actually get him in line, assuming he wants to go that route, is if every case is disposed of. So it'll
Yes.
certainly take care of my cases, but if there's anything else outstanding that could be holding him, we need to figure out what we're doing with that, even if it's putting him on some type of straight PR bond there.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
No,
so
no, I'll set this for, I'll call him this week, and I'll let Mr. Vandenberg know right away. But I think that would be
okay,
that would work for us.
okay, let us know. All righty, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next.